just go by the prison and the preschool next door.
That's fine.
No, it's, yeah.
It teaches children.
That's where you'll end up.
If you fuck up, that's where you go.
Yep, that's smart.
That's fine. Alright, what's going on, guys? It's JC. I'm here with Jake from Barn Builds. And today we decided to take a little trip up to see Geo, and on the way up, figured we would talk about wheels and tires and our thoughts and process for choosing them, and Fitment bro, stance life. No, in all seriousness, just we hope that kind of like our mindset's going into it and our thoughts might help you decide what might be the right direction for you. And I guess first we'll start out with wheels.
Yeah,
I think wheels are fair.
I think one of the questions you always get is, how do you do this and this? There's like 1,000 tutorials on how to make wheels fit properly and Fitment.
There's Fitment calculators. You can literally go on and calculate it.
I think that if you're looking for that in this video, you're probably the wrong place, I would say.
Yeah, we're pretty much gonna. I mean, we do spirited driving. Let's put it that way. We drive the cars. They're not just like show, stop, park, and drop it kind of things.
Yeah.
Really, I have no experience with stance or anything like that, so can't really help you there. Yeah, so one of the first things is you'll notice when you look for wheels is design. Design means a lot for people. Same with cars. It's a reason why people pick certain cars over other ones. That's really subjective. Probably not going to touch too much into that.
I think there's like one little rule I have, and again, it's a subjective rule, but it's a big rule for me, is period correct. I hate when people put like new rims, like new design, like, I don't know, rotiforms or something crazy on like a brand new car. I just don't, and they look like pizza saucers or something like that. And you're like
the Corvette wheels.
Yeah.
Like
I'm just like, that doesn't look right because it doesn't go with the bylines. The wheels have all sharp edges, and you know what I mean? Like, I'm a big like period correct guy, so like I don't want like 90 or not even like 70s muscle car rims on my Mustang. I want like,
that's fair,
a nice set of 5-spoke,
that's
decent
fair.
rims like I have, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'm a little more kind of relaxed about it, as long as it looks decent. But for the most part, looks aren't okay, what are we doing here? Looks aren't everything.
I think looks take a second seat to function.
But so we'll leave wheel choice and that kind of stuff up to you. When you're deciding for wheels and stuff, before we get into specs and all that kind of thing, when you get down to like your top 10 choices, because that's how I was. I took forever to make a choice. Narrow down to 5. From that 5, narrow down to 3, then eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah. Like, you got to order a set.
And talk to people who have the rims.
Yeah, talk to them. Look up reviews. But don't look up reviews solely on the website. Those are probably going to be people who had very good experience with them.
Or work there.
Or work there. So just shop around. The best thing, if you have someone, like I'll talk about the Koenigs, like you can get a pretty unbiased opinion, and it'll reflect their driving situations and their style and all that kind of stuff. So, did they fix this dip?
Well, I think, so kind of the way I look at it is, you can go get like a $2,000 set of rims. If it doesn't have a warranty or anything like that, you can get really stuck, Yeah. I really like Forge Stars. I think they look amazing on Mustangs. All of them, the 5-spoke splits, all of them, the CF5s, all those rims. The problem is though, I just can't justify spending up to $3,000 on rims and having one crack, because we live in the Northeast and there's potholes everywhere, so we just went around one. And being stuck without a car. I mean, it's my daily driver. And a lot of people ask me, why did I choose to go with American Muscle rims? And honestly, it's just because they're cheap. I'm not afraid to run them every day. I'm not afraid to get cracked or whatever. And my plan is to eventually go probably to a drag setup and not daily on a drag setup. I'll daily on those, So I think, there's something to be said about a rim being durable, because I've never had any problems with my like Gen 1 American Muscle racing rims. I don't know what they're like now, but I don't know. I think that's important. Is it daily drivable? If you're trying to do that, I understand if your stance, like I said, this probably isn't the video for you, but
and it depends on road conditions too. I mean, if you live in Florida, would I mind dropping money on the set of work wheels or the set of SSRs I really wanted? Probably not.
he had barrel showing on his stretches, you know?
Yep.
And the lip of the rim, he never curved it, but it looked like he ran it through like a cheese grater.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's gonna get beat up, for sure. You're gonna get nicks and chips.
In 0.3 miles, turn left onto I-84 East.
Thank you.
If you live in, like you said, Florida, Texas, like, you don't really have to worry about that as much as you do, like, in Connecticut. Like,
Area. Huge thing. Just take in consideration.
The rim choices is, you know, tire. What tire you're gonna put on it. I think if you're one of those guys that is looking at cheap tires, then you're not gonna be one of those people that are gonna be all about handling and grip and all that. You know?
And again, it's just evaluate yourself. If you're not gonna be tracking your car, you're not gonna be driving it hard or track light conditions, you don't need R888s or something, or you don't need the set of tires I run, the Yokohama Advance. You don't need those. If you need something that's gonna last a long time, it's gonna handle well in wet and rain, one of the good budget tire I'd recommend is the Cooper RS3Ss. They were actually designed for Stage 3 Roush Mustangs. And honestly, that was one of the first set of tires I ran when I picked up my current wheels. Specs for my wheels, by the way. Koenig torches, 18x9 with a 40 offset. It's pretty standard, nothing crazy. I didn't want a crazy offset because, again, I kind of like fender fitment in a way. I don't want it to poke out.
Yeah.
Super.
I'm the same way. As long as it's flush with the fenders.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a nice thing about Mustangs is they roll the back fenders from the factory.
Yeah.
They're rolled. You don't have to do anything to them. That's because they're meant to put a big tire, big drag tip. That's why the calipers are small.
Yeah. They know it's good.
Yeah.
So for tire choice and stuff like that, just take into consideration what you're gonna do with it. If you're in a really rainy area, it might not be the best idea to get a summer slick type deal.
Yeah. And stay away from any like race compound tire.
Yeah.
You know?
It's first of all, like these tires, they don't warm up like normal tires. You have to drive them a little bit, and you know if you really want to, you do a little back and forth, or a little race car kind of thing.
Well, my Mickey Thompsons don't warm up unless you do a burnout. Like, unless you're lighting them up, they're not sticky by any means.
Yep. So that's another thing to consider. You know, tires. Just because you have race tires, you let them sit cold overnight. I mean, I like to personally drive on cold tires because I think it's fun, and once they warm up, you get even quicker. That's my personal thing. But other than that, don't go balls to the wall. You know, once you have a cold tire, just.
I think you spy like a good rim and a good tire, like the medium of both. You're gonna be more happy with it than you would with a junk rim and a good tire or a good tire.
Look for a budget setup. Like the reason why I went with Koenigs, I was originally looking at work. I really like the set of work emotions. I like SSR, especially the GTV ones. Those are over $1,000 wheels, just for the wheels. And if you know you're gonna have to wrap them and you're gonna want them for that season, you gotta budget in tires. Tires are so important. You have 4 contact patches keeping you on the road. It might be smart to invest in good tires.
Well, the other thing is you gotta pay somebody to put them on. I mean, if you're not one of those few people that have a tire machine access that one really quickly, you gotta pay for them to get them on.
Mountain balance, what's 50 a side?
Yeah.
Sometimes more. When you buy a set of wheels and tires, you have some money left over, so you can prepare for mounting them, balancing them, getting them, everything set up. Who knows? Maybe you're unlucky, you're bad luck Brian or something. You run over a nail. The second day you have it, your tires are shot. They're not able to be fixed or anything like that. You're gonna have to get another set. If they're new, you're gonna have to get another new tire. If they're worn over time, all-wheel drive, you don't. It's not like your Mustang. You can't have like 2 out of 10 in the front and 10 out of 10 in the rear.
Yeah.
Subarus, you're gonna want to be within 2. I think's fair. Otherwise, your diff's not gonna be very heavy. I think that's fair.
Yeah, I do too. And I also think that, you know, a lot of people think, oh, I have to have the best. I have to have the best. To be honest with you, sometimes a more sketchier tire is way more fun to drive on. You know what I mean? Like, if you're rolling on a P0 instead of, you know, Pilot Sport, and you're in a rear-wheel drive car,
Might be fun.
if you can handle that car and it kicks out a little, it's fun. I mean, if you're not driving it on the track or racing some every weekend, like, there's no reason to throw a race compound tire on.
never really reach the limits for these tires, and it's kind of a scary thing, because you know where your limits were before with the old set of tires, and then you jump into a new set and you're like, okay, let's figure it out, and then you keep pushing it little by little, and then it reaches that point where you're like, okay, well, you know, I probably could pick up 20 more miles an hour in this corner.
Well, it's that whole like Miata thing. Like you can go 10 tenths on the Miata all the time, and never break the law and totally be in control of the car. You get a 500 horsepower car, you're not even gonna be able to use half the horsepower on the road. It's just like we did a first through second loop in my car. We were already doubling the speed limit, like
in Mexico.
Yeah, in Mexico, doubling the speed limit in 5 seconds. Like you can't. You know what I mean? And through corners with like houses and stuff, there's no runoff. Like
there's no runoff, and it's just be responsible. I know, like coming from me or something like that, or coming from like car guys, it's kind of like, oh, okay, dude, whatever. But I mean, in the most sincere way possible, just be aware of your surroundings. If you're in a really populated area, and if there's like kid signs everywhere and stuff like that,
don't be that guy.
Yeah, don't be a douchebag.
Hey, you want to know how not to crash a Mustang? When someone says do a burnout, you just say I can't. It's the only way it works.
Yeah.
Last meet I went to, oh my god. So I went to the Yukon show. Actually, this is better. I went to the Yukon show last year, and it was probably in the middle of all the Mustang crap, where people were crashing their Mustangs every two days. There was another guy who wrecks 3 cars with a Mustang.
Yeah.
And I'm leaving the meet, and everybody's like, do a burnout, and I'm like, I can't. I don't want to do it, man. I can't be that guy. And you know, there's no reason to do it.
Yeah,
like,
all you're gonna be called is a bitch.
Yeah.
Maybe. And then it's like, oh, well, too bad, dude.
Well, that was a funny thing.
Who owns the car?
There was a cop pulling people over for doing it 5 feet in front of me. So like, I just kind of like see this V got pulled over, and like 4 of the cars apparently got nailed with tickets. So like, there's no reason to do it. Like me, I would rather go to the drag strip and light up a nice set of slicks. That's way more fun. And walk it all the way out halfway down the track. That's way more fun than just doing a little peel in a parking lot.
Yep, I agree.
Or on a highway in Mexico.
Mexico is key. Mexico is key.
I think you just have to pick what you want to do. It's the same thing with any build. You pick what you want to do with a build, and you continue to do that. Oh boy, this guy, he's got 2 officers. Wow. I wonder what he was doing.
That dude's fucked.
Well, they're both windows too. Well, that's alright.
Now we go over to the cruise lane.
And drop speed.
Cruise, then chill.
I think like at build, you have to pick what you want to do with the car, and just stick to it. Don't try and make the car, do everything. There's no car out there that's the fastest track car, the fastest in the corners, and the fastest just all-around car. There's no such thing.
I'm hoping you guys kind of see the common theme that I had with the previous vlogs, and that, like, Jake and I and everyone else who are really like car enthusiasts, in like the driving portion of the enthusiasts.
Yeah.
I just hope you guys are catching on to the main thing, where if you plan out a build and you kind of have an idea of what you want to do with the car, then you can start picking up modifications and building it over time to that initial plan you had. And then the parts and stuff that you want to find, they come along the way.
Which actually leads into the vlog that's going to be on my channel come this week, which is all about where to start. Where to start with a project car. I think a project car could be, a brand new car, an old car, a shell, just a motor. Like, you can start anywhere, but not everybody should start at the, I have a shell stage. Is kind of what I'm gonna go through. And it's true. You plan your build out before you do it. When Justin bought that car, he had a plan. The car wanted around 500 horsepower. So we bought to that. We bought everything we knew would handle 500 horsepower and nothing more. There was no need to. Now that I want to, break a motor and go over 1,000, I'm probably gonna break some shit and spend some money.
But it's kind of nice to have that buffer room, to have that little safety.
There's an RS. Did you see the focus RS? No, went the other way.
Garbage. Just kidding.
I like those, dude.
I like them.
If you guys want to hear more about it, just head over to Barn Builds. I'm going to put up a vlog probably at the same time as this one goes up about where to start. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was basically it with the wheels and tires. We just kind of, I know it wasn't really that organized for like, this, and this, but this is just kind of general opinions. We can get more specific and stuff if you want. It's always easier guys have a question, you leave it in the comments. I have no problem typing out a little paragraph response for you.
I'm gonna leave it with like mind-blowing statement. Wheel gap is okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Wheel gap is fine.
Wheel gap means you go faster.
So, I know I might get a little crap for that statement just because the way my car sits, but my car is 100% functional. I can full lock both ways. Yes, if I hit a really hard bump mid-corner, is it gonna rub or scrub? Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Yeah.
That's because I don't have super stiff springs on it. They are stiff, but it's also a daily. There's no need for me to go like 40K springs. So, by no means did we cover the full, details for wheels and tires and stuff. This is just kind of like our introductory thoughts. We can always follow this up another time later.
Yeah.
Just some things for you guys to think about.
2 miles.
Okay, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope something was useful, and hope you got something out of it. As always, feel free to leave a comment and ask any questions that you guys have. Feel free to check out Jake's channel. Link is in the description